know this sounds dramatic, but no matter how old you are, you've probably already experienced the coolest summers of your lifetime. The 10 hottest years on record? They all happened in the last decade. We thought 2025 might give us a break because of La Nina, but it still clocked in as the third hottest year ever. Now, as we look at the forecast for 2026, the global air conditioning is turning off. As of this March, La Nina is officially fading and the furnace is turning back on. We are likely looking at a transition into neutral conditions or even a return to El Nino by late summer, which means we're staying on that upward temperature trend. But I'm not here to just complain about the heat. I'm a Texan, and we like to complain about the humidity too. Honestly, we'd be surprised if we didn't experience triple digits for weeks and weeks. And we're also learning that we need to prepare for it. Here's what I can say for sure. We can't control the weather, but we can spot opportunities to prepare. With ERCOT already warning about high demand on the grid this year, keeping our homes comfortable while consuming as little electricity as possible isn't just about the bill, it's about reliability. Even if you're renting or on a tight budget, you can make improvements that pay for themselves. You can also check the description for some specific product examples. For example, block solar radiation, buy reflective film or insulating blackout curtains for windows that take direct afternoon sun, strategic airflow, use fans to keep your skin cooler through evaporation. But remember, fans cool people, not rooms. Turn them off if you leave. The fan switch. Check that your ceiling fans are set to spin counterclockwise for the summer push. Seal air leaks. Seal obvious drafts around windows and doors. You can even close off vents in rooms you're not using to focus the AC where you actually live. The magic number. For maximum efficiency, try to keep your thermostat at 78 degrees or above. If you leave for the day, bump it to the low 80s. A smart thermostat can automate this, and many power companies offer rebates or discounts if you install one. If you've got the means to upgrade, here are two effective suggestions. First, attic ventilators. They pull that 150-degree air out of your attic so your AC doesn't have to fight it through the ceiling. They also reduce moisture, which preserves your roof. Speaking of roofs, cool roofs are becoming the standard. These use light-colored or reflective surfaces to bounce heat away before it ever enters the house. You don't even have to replace your shingles. You can purchase high albedo cool roof paint to achieve similar results for a fraction of the cost. Now, in my part of the country, extended heat waves usually herald tropical storms, and all too often, hurricanes. For days after these destructive storms, we often have to endure withering temperatures without the power grid. At the very least, keep extra water stored, have battery-powered fans ready, pack the freezer with ice, and set aside some emergency cold packs in case the ice melts before the power returns. And we all have to venture out sometimes. Wear a cap, take water, and hunt for shade. I've started keeping emergency water and cool packs in the car, just in case. I say this because mortality rates from heat stroke have been increasing. As a former heat stroke survivor, I'd rather not risk it. From my experience, I know that when you first hit heat exhaustion, your worst enemy is your own brain. You lose the ability to make optimal decisions. That's why I prepare in advance, so I don't have to think too much when the heat hits. Will we need to endure an extra hot summer? Based on the last few years and the 2026 patterns, I'd say that's a safe bet, but we still have time to plan. If you found this helpful, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe and like the video. It helps me stay motivated and, more importantly, ensures this info reaches more people. I also want to hear from you. What is your cheap heat hack that actually works? Let me know in the comments. Until we chat again, stay chill.